dabblers in psychological terrors, where we look at things a little more real, a little more psychological, which for some people, that's where the real terror is. We might have a couple of surprises in there for you when it comes to that particular the theme, too, and maybe we can chat about that after the block. I'm really excited about this. We have some really incredible films, including every year we have music videos, and this block and the next block are going to be no different. So we're going to start this one off with a music video, which is actually a local spotlight directed by one of our festival photographers, owner of Inferno Productions, Dante Moran. He's in the audience, including a music video from an ongoing project he has called Penance, which, I mean, his design work is just ridiculously awesome. So it's totally natural rather than supernatural. But that's what I want to talk about a little bit here is with the panel is the difference between when you want to express fear, going for a natural killer or deciding between supernatural versus natural. Your process of writing these stories. We'll just go down the line and we'll start with Justin. What do you prefer? Do you prefer things to be more supernatural and natural? Why did you choose what you chose for your particular stories this time around?
Hey, everyone. So for me, burlap, I mean, the choice was pretty easy to make it a natural thing, but I don't really have a preference of one over the other. I think it just depends on that given story. Fear comes from a lot of different places, and I think a lot of the supernatural ones, they still come from a place where either you personally believe it's possible, but like, I don't believe in ghosts, but those stories completely terrify me. So for me, like, this was just a personal story that I needed to tell.
What was the question again?
Well, we can boil it down to what scares you most: supernatural things or not supernatural things, the evil that humans do, we'll say. And what do you choose to express in your art, and what went into Night of the Slasher in your case?
That was a personal story.
I can't wait to see you dance around in your underwear.
Yeah. I literally did that to show the actors of what kind of dance we're looking for, and our producer secretly filmed me as I'm doing the sexy dance, trying to show her how to do it, so that was embarrassing. But yeah, I did Night of the Slasher because I thought about redefining the horror movie sins and how typically teenagers who do that, you know, they're partying until they get killed. Well, I figured, well, what if someone who had survived is doing the drugs and alcohol and sex to numb the pain and deal with being haunted by it, and going through that same cycle of self-destruction over and over again. So it came from a more internal point of view. So just wanted to shake things up that way. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I personally went through some traumatic experience. Professionally speaking, you could work with really abusive people, and I nearly quit the industry before doing Night of the Slasher. Like I think I decided to quit, but after months went by, I decided to write something. Writing, actually, getting creative helped me pull myself out of that funk, and channel all that negative energy into something positive. And
And did we all benefit from that? Night of the Slasher is awesome.
Yeah, and I almost quit just before making it, so I was like, I quit, and it was, and I've been working for years in the industry trying to get somewhere, and that was like the tipping point, basically. So I've had way more success with Night of the Slasher than any other project before, and now I've actually met a whole lot of new positive people in my life, and a lot more new working opportunities, and things have shifted for the better, so I'm glad I didn't give up. So,
I don't know. It's for me. It wasn't really cerebral at all. I like ghost movies. I want to make one. It's as simple as that.
I like that answer. I really do.
I mean, to be perfectly honest, it's just a subgenre I really like, and I wanted to do it.
Just to make you talk more, Mike. Your apparition is particularly pretty ghastly and awesome looking. So, what inspired that?
Probably Hellraiser. Probably, crawling on the ground. That was an image from when I was a kid that's just been seared in my mind. Like, I guess, is it Frank kind of being reborn, whatever. And it's was in that ballpark, you know, because they're all muscle, but she's burned. I wanted something like that. She's wearing, that is Kathleen Wilhoit, that is the actress in the suit. And yeah, it's like a spandex suit and with, you know, makeup appliance on her face. And yeah, that's probably where that came from. Even her crawling out of the fireplace is probably like the half body of Frank. You know.
Not only the legends, but your overall idea for this.
Well, yeah, the one that you saw, it's just the first episode, and it's actually not just the first episode, it's more like a proof of concept. So now I'm trying to, what we are trying to make is a series of different Japanese legends. So every episode will tell people about like different Japanese legends, that's the idea. And now I'm trying to pitch it to several places, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, like mainly, this is the idea. Regarding the particular short, okay, so this is Kuchisake Onna, which is called Sleep-Moused Woman. And actually, a lot of people know only that like she's a monster. Well, a lot of people maybe don't know even about her. But the idea was to show that she's not a monster. Well, she is in the first place. But if you take a look at her background, so she was like a normal woman, and she was married to a jealous husband. And one day she got late from work, and he was drunk and mad already. So that's him who mutilated her, actually. And since that, she got insane and became a serial killer herself. And by these short episodes, of course, I would love to make it longer, but we'll see how it goes. In case of this short concept, so maybe it's kind of, you know, we would love to encourage people to research more about every single legend. So it's not only about, okay, so pick up the interest, curiosity, yeah, and well, hopefully it's kind of a little bit educational at the same time.
There's a lot of really great stuff to work with.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh!
Yay.
Year 7, and it's the final block of the final day.
Yeah!
I know I must look it, but man, I'm really amazed that we pulled some of the shit off we did this year. Oh my God, the aerial acrobatics and readings on the lawn and 75 titles and panels and cannibals and mexploitation and there's so much awesome stuff that went on this year, and it's really overwhelming. And you know, I feel strangled. This is the Strangler double feature. So many stranglers, so little time. So here's how this is going to look, because we did run a little bit late, as you know. But we're going to start with a really awesome short called The Brentwood Strangler. And we do have cast and crew from that. Yes, I'm trying to remember because my brain's fucked up. But and they might be sitting in the shadows watching and hearing everything I'm saying. And so we're going to watch their awesome short starring, is it Yiend?
Yeah.
Yes! Thank you. I didn't want to fuck that up. Starring Adam Yiend, who, well, I don't want to give that away, and Jordan Ladd, who many of you might know from Club Dread and Cabin Fever, and we all know and love her. And what? Grease? Oh, Grace, of course, Grace, yes. That hurts my boobies just to say it. So it's awesome. It's I'm sorry.
Moving on.
The director actually last year when we did Tales of Halloween, we showed his short film Yummy Meat. It's part of the Scary Endings web series. It's an awesome werewolf short. And we showed that several times with Tales of Halloween. I can't think of a better pairing with Tales of Halloween than Yummy Meat. It's a lot of fun. And so if you haven't seen that, it is available to watch online. I highly recommend it, as well as the other Scary Endings stuff.
It's on Dread
and check me
Central.
out Scary Endings on Instagram and Facebook and all that stuff. Yo, those lights are crazy. But anyway, I kind of want to see some people get strangled. So let's start with the Brentwood Strangler. It's the Dark Exorcism. That's for the screenplay. So the faces of the trophies do should. Oh, that's probably too soft. If it's on a hard surface, let's do this. Yeah, baby. Yeah, what's up?
Oh, cool, they light up.
What is up with that? It's so awesome. All right, real fast. I got all the puppies over here. Vladimira Havlovika, who is the redhead girl in Leshy, wins the Best Actress in a Short Film Award. The Best Actor in a Short Film Award goes to Kevin D., who had a terrible time in The Disappearance of Willie Bingham. He was I hope you saw that, because it is intense as hell. Best Actress in a Feature Film goes to our possessed Grace Folsom from Dark Exorcism. Best Documentary goes to Last Pinoy Action King. Obviously, I'm going in a weird order here. Best Cinematography goes to Idol, Nej Saish. Best Score in a Short Film, of course, would go to Bionic Girl. Yeah. It's a musical. Matteo Alvaro and Stephanie Davila, which is French. I don't know how to say those names. Sorry, I should have had Emily say those. Funniest horror comedy goes to The Black Bear. Best dramatic short goes to The Disappearance of Willie Bingham. Best animated goes to Travel by Feet. Best feature goes to Idol. Best special effects in a short film goes to When Susurrus Stirs.
Hell yes!
You know that's got to go to that short film. Best special effects in a feature goes to Idol. Best youth or student goes to Insomnolence, the one from Australia. Shot on 16 millimeter. I wish we could have showed it on 16 millimeter. Best original short film screenplay goes to Night of the Slasher, written by Shant. I wish he was still here. Best score in a feature film goes to, I'm not going to try to pronounce this poor guy's name, who wrote the score for Beyond the Gates. Yeah. Best cinematography goes to Ashley Barron, who did the beautiful cinematography for Little Boy Blue. Oh, yeah. Unreal. Best director of a short film goes to Nathan King, who directed Little Boy Blue. Yes. The best monster show overall short film goes to When Susurrus Stirs. Because you can't get enough of you know what. And I'm going to admit now that Jackson Stewart took the awards home already for himself, who won Best Director for Beyond the Gates, and Graham Skipper, who won Best Actor for Beyond the Gates.
All right.
And now, I'm going to try to put these away without being too distracting. I hope you're ready to get greasy. Are you ready to get greasy?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my proud honor to present the Greasy Strangler.
Bullshit artist.
Bullshit artist.
Hootie tootie.
You're welcome. Before I say goodnight, I really have to say thank you to MOPA, who really helped me put all of these together. Showing this many films over 5 days is goddamn near impossible task, and couldn't have done it without them. I really want to say thank you to Beth Hakamondo for every bit of support and partnership she gives me every day. podcast, the food, the interviews, everything. All my sponsors, Left Hand Black, who promises to be such a great partner for us, and I couldn't be more appreciative. Thank you. Red Central, particularly John Condit, for all the help and support he gives and staying up with me at Rutgers till 5 in the morning. And videotaping Q&As and everything. All of the writers and all of the David Agranoff and Anthony Trevino for helping putting together the writing team. Cody Goodfellow, John Skip, writers right there for sticking with us all the way through to the bitter end. I'm forgetting someone, aren't I? So many people. I really want to thank especially Erica, who was our projectionist. Right now it's C-Paul. I thank C-Paul too. The reason I'm pointing out Erica, just so everybody knows, is because she worked her ass off for 3 weeks straight with like no sleep to help this happen. And that was a lot of work. And really, thank you guys for coming and watching these movies with us and seeing a big greasy dong slash in front of your face for 2 hours. Awesome. That is the 7th annual Horrible Imaginings Film Festival here in San Diego, California. I couldn't be more prouder of how things went off. Thank you so much. If you see any of these little flyers and you pick one up on your way out, I won't hold that against you. But good night. Good night.